Hello Primary Sixes, Mr. Thompson here, and today I'm going to be going over your literacy task, which is you will be writing a newspaper article. So your task today will be the final one on the picture of the moon provided, and what you'll be doing is writing a newspaper article. You can choose to take the newspaper article in any direction that you wish, and the article should be in the range from 200 to 800 words. You should be aiming to do about 350 words, which is the same as one half side of an A4 jotter page, but do not worry if you don't reach this number. Please take your time with this. You can take as long as you need to do it, as long as you get it completed. Here are some examples of newspaper articles for mild, spicy, and hot that you can take inspiration from, but you do not have to use these. So here is our picture of the moon. So you could write an article about the astronauts on the moon, or the mining machine, or the astronauts going to the moon itself, or them returning home. It's completely up to you. So for our mild example, we'll be looking at an article from the newspaper The Daily Record, and the headline is Bomb Squad Called to East Lothian Beach After Unexploded World War II Bomb Discovered. So from our headline, we know everything that we need to know for the article. So the article reads, Bomb squad units were called out to an East Lothian beach, so we've been told where they were, after a member of the public found an unexploded World War II bomb. So we now know where they were and why they were there. We can see the colloquial language of cops raced. It tells us that the police didn't go slowly, but they went quickly to a beach north of Muirfield Golf Course, Glen, around 2:30 p.m. on Friday. So we now know where and when the incident took place, after a member of the public found an unexplained ordnance. It says officers cordoned off, so it's not that the officers were just standing there, they've actually taken action the area as they waited for the bomb disposal units to arrive. So there's 61 words in this article, so it is a short article, but it tells us everything that we need to know. It also has a picture of the bomb disposal unit, so that there's a related picture within the article. The spicy and hot example that we have is an article from The Guardian, which is titled Deadly Salmonella Outbreak in UK Linked to Chicken Products. We then have a subheading 480 cases have been recorded, including at least one death since January last year. We then have our first paragraph, which states that one person has died and more than 200 children have been poisoned in an ongoing salmonella outbreak in the UK linked to cheap breaded chicken products containing Polish poultry. So it's stating where the salmonella has come from and who has been affected by it. The article then goes on to give details of where the chicken may be purchased from and where to avoid. For example, it states in Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Lidl, Aldi, and Iceland. The article also states specific meals that might be affected by this. For example, the SFC chicken poppets and the take-home boneless bucket. The article then goes on to say what the Food Standards Agency are going to do about it. Instead of just letting it go, they are launching an investigation into it, so it's telling us further. The article also states a quote from the Food Standards Agency as well about what they've found and what they want to do in order to stop this happening again. The article then continues to talk about advice from Public Health England, as this newspaper is based in England, about what to do in order to avoid getting salmonella and what you should do if you do have it. So as a whole, the article covers everything that is set out in the headline as it tells the reader about the salmonella outbreak and as well what will be done about it and how to avoid it happening in future. So here's an example of a newspaper article that I've written. So our headline is Astronauts Find Special Rock During Moon Expedition. And then our article reads, Astronauts have found a mysterious type of element that seems to provide the holder with the ability to heal their own wounds. Astronaut Tim Rocketman, as seen here in the picture mining this new element, found that the cuts he had from shaving magically disappeared when holding the rock. Tim has stated that he has felt no side effects, but he has been quoted as saying, This is the most magical thing I've ever encountered. All my ailments are healed, according to our source at NASA. Scientists here on Earth are trying to work out if there is any element like this on our planet in order to see if it can be utilised on a grand scale for humankind. If this element does exist on Earth, this could mean the end to many dangerous and deadly diseases that plague humankind, as well as paving the way for a safer and more prosperous future. Our source from NASA can confirm that a sample of the element has been sent to Earth for study to see if we can reproduce or harnessed by our current technology. Whatever may happen, this is a massive breakthrough not only for the field of astronomy, but also in the field of medicine as well. So we can see in our example, the article talks about the astronauts finding the special rock during the moon expedition, what the special rock does, and what will be happening in the future. So just to go over again, your task is to create a newspaper article on the picture of the moon provided. You can take it in any direction that you want, as a newspaper article can range from 200 to 800 words. You should have around 350 words, which is around the same as 1.5 sides of an A4 jotted page. Please take your time and do not rush this, as you have all day to do it. Remember, if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to ask your teacher, and they will be more than happy to help you. Good luck.